High in an old oak tree, in a nest woven from twigs and soft moss, lived a young sparrow named Tilly. She was the smallest of her siblings, but the quickest to sing and the first to greet the morning sun. One autumn, a sickness moved through the forest. Tilly woke one morning with her wings heavy and her chest aching. She tried to sing, and no sound came. Her mother brought her seeds, but Tilly couldn't eat. Her brothers flew out each morning to explore the meadow, and Tilly watched them go from the edge of the nest, too weak to follow. Days passed, then weeks. "Why me?" she asked her mother one evening. "Why do I have to be the one who's sick, while everyone else gets to fly?" Her mother was quiet for a moment. "I don't know why, little one," she said honestly. "I wish I could take it from you, but I can tell you something I've learned, if you want to hear it." Tilly nodded weakly. "Most of what hurts you right now isn't just the sickness," her mother said. "It's the fighting against it. Every hour you spend asking, 'Why me?' and 'When will this end?' you suffer twice. Once from the sickness, and once from the struggle against it. The sickness you cannot control. The struggle you can let go of." Tilly didn't understand at first. How could she simply stop minding being sick? But that night, lying in the nest, while rain tapped the leaves above her, she tried something new. Instead of asking, "When will this end?" she simply noticed, "I am tired. My chest hurts. The rain sounds nice." Nothing more. It didn't cure her. She was still sick the next morning, and the morning after that. But something had shifted. The pain was the same size. Her fear around it had gotten smaller. Her brothers came back each evening with stories of the meadow, a fox they'd seen, a new stream of wildflowers. Tilly used to feel a sharp ache hearing these stories, a grief for the life she wasn't living. Now she noticed the ache arrive and let it pass through her instead of holding on to it. She found she could be glad for them without needing her own life to look the same. One evening, her mother asked her, "How are you feeling, little one?" "Still sick," Tilly said, "but not as afraid as before." "What changed?" "I stopped asking the sickness to be fair," Tilly said slowly, working it out as she spoke. "I just let it be what it is. It's still hard, but the hardness doesn't have teeth in it anymore." Slowly, over the following weeks, Tilly's strength returned, not in a sudden leap, but in small, ordinary increments. A little more appetite one day, a little more breath the next. The sickness left in its own time, the same way it had arrived. When she finally took her first short flight again, wobbling between two low branches, her whole family cheered, as if she'd crossed the entire forest. Years later, when Tilly was fully grown, a young finch in the forest fell sick the same way she once had. The finch's mother brought him to Tilly, having heard she'd survived something similar. "Tell him," the mother begged. "Tell him how to stop suffering." Tilly looked at the frightened young finch and remembered herself, small and aching in that nest. "I can't make the sickness leave faster," she said gently. "No one can promise you that. But I can tell you this. The suffering isn't only in the pain. It's in the fighting against the pain being there at all. Let the pain be the size it actually is. Don't make it bigger by hating that it exists." The young finch didn't recover that same day, But something in his shoulders loosened, the way Tilly's once had, and that, she knew, was where it always began.